Hello and welcome to the top 5 lowest fast mice scores done by the first person. Before I play the clips, I know you might be asking, didn't you just upload this not too long ago, but you took it down? Yes. The thing is, it was because of an Australian clip, so I'm refilming I'm doing a new number 5, and I'm putting number 5 as number 4. I still have clips 3 through 1 that I'm going to use from the old recording, but I'm going to show off new clips. So, here we go. Here's number 5. This is from a Ray Combs episode, I Don't Know the Year.
Seconds on that clock, please. Good luck, Bo. Name a musical instrument rock and rollers don't play. Flute. A gray animal. Zebra. A place you're asked to show identification.
Driver's license bureau.
Something that's powdered.
Makeup.
Something that buzzes. Okay, hold it, turn around. You got 4 of the 5. Let's see how you did. I asked you a musical instrument that rock and rollers don't play. You said a flute. Our survey said there were 12. All right. A gray animal, you said a zebra. Survey said get your glasses checked. That's what it said. A place you're asked to show identification, you said at the driver's license bureau. Our survey said something that's powdered, you said powdered makeup. Survey said 0. Something that buzzes, you said. Our survey said back with your family. Come on, there you go. 12, you're going to leave a lot of work for your brother-in-law. Come on, Paul. Paul, come on. You need 188 points for the $5,000. Look straight ahead. Give me 20 seconds on the clock. I assure you, Paul, every number 1 answer is still there. Name a musical instrument rock and rollers don't play.
A harpsichord.
A gray animal.
Elephant.
A place you're asked to show identification.
A bar.
Something that's powdered.
Baby powder.
Something that buzzes.
A phone.
Turn around here. 188 points needed. A musical instrument that rock and rollers don't play. You said definitely they don't play the harpsichord. They probably couldn't spell it either. Our survey said 0. A gray animal, you said. Number 1 answer was violin. A gray animal, you said elephant. Our survey said bear. 35, the number 1 answer, elephant. A place you're asked to show your identification, you said a bar. Survey said bingo. 35, number 1 answer. Something that's powdered, you said baby powder is powdered. Our survey said 13, nose or face, the number 1 answer. Something that buzzes. Comes down to the final question, you said telephone. You're going for $5 a point. Our survey said 0. B, the number 1 answer of buzzing. $5 a point gives you $475. Still good, though. It is still good. And we're going to be still good when you come back right after this. Don't go away.
Number 4 on the list, this is from an old Richard Dawson episode. This is from 1976.
You and lovely Carla can get 200 points. We're going to give the Watson family $5,000, okay?
I uploaded this on my channel back in 2014.
Give me 15 seconds on the clock. Good luck, and here we go. Name something a person does for exercise.
Ride a bicycle.
A department in a department store.
Menswear.
A brand of margarine.
Oleo.
Something you see in a tree.
Acorns.
Any U.S. president.
Jefferson.
All right, that's 5. Turn around, Jeannie. Let's see how well you did. I asked you to name something that a person does for exercise, and you said, ride a bicycle. Our survey said 2. Then we wanted a department in a department store, and you said menswear. Our survey said 9. You got 11. Wanted a brand of margarine, you said Oleo. Our survey said 0. I just bought stock in that, too. Something you'd see in a tree, you said an acorn. Our survey said 0.
Where did they come from?
I think they're friends of Troy's. Any U.S. president, and you said Jefferson. Our survey said 0. Clear the board, please. You go back and I'll break the news. Oh, happy day. Hi, Carla. Come, don't look up now. Stand right there. Do the numbers 181 mean 189 mean anything to you?
Oh, those are good numbers.
Yeah, that's what you need to get to win the money. So in that case, they're bad numbers.
Oh my
Yep.
gosh.
Jeannie only got 11. Now, you
I'll
need...
make up the
Or
difference.
I think you can do it. This is how it happens. I ask you the same questions that I asked Jean. Should you at any time duplicate her answers, and I pray that you do not, you will hear this sound. I'll say, try again. You give me another answer, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, to Jean's embarrassment, remind everyone at home, please, the answers that she gave us. While she's blushing, give me 20 seconds on the clock. Just relax. Here we go. Name something a person does for exercise.
Jumping jack.
A department in a department store.
A jewelry.
A brand of margarine.
Imperial.
Something you'd see in a tree.
A bird.
Any U.S. president.
Kennedy.
All right. Turn it around. That's okay. That's 5. I think 11 was the lowest we ever had. All right, here we go. I wanted you to name something that a person does for exercise. You said jump jack. Our survey said jog was the #1 answer. Now, a department in a department store, you said jewelry. Our survey said 4. Shoe department, #1. A brand of margarine we asked for, you said Imperial. Our survey said 9. You got 24. Parquet was the #1. And we wanted something you'd see in a tree. You said a bird. Our survey said 46. That was the #1 answer. And we wanted any U.S. president. You said JFK. Our survey said 26. You got 96. You didn't make it, but we give you $5 for every point, a total of $480, okay? Come on, let's rejoin our family. Walter.
Okay, so number 3 on the list, this is from a Steve Harvey episode. I actually found the full footage. So here we go.
All right, name something in the bedroom a wife might throw at her husband when she's angry.
A glass.
Name a food that comes in a can.
Ravioli.
How many kids are in a grade school class?
15.
Name something people do just before eating dinner.
Brush their teeth.
Name a breed of dog that would barely leave enough room for you in bed. All right, let's go. All right, I said, yeah, this is one kind of stumped us a little bit. Name something in the bedroom a wife might throw at her husband when she's angry. You said glass. Survey said. Yeah. Name a food that comes in a can. You said. I'm gonna tell you something. You ought to get something this time. Survey said. You like ravioli? That's good. All right, here we go. How many kids are in a grade school class? You said 15. Survey said. Wow. I said, name something people do just before eating dinner. You said, go in there and brush your teeth. So you can get ready for all that ravioli. Survey said. And then name a breed of dog that would barely leave enough room for you in bed. I don't think we took a shot at that one. That's okay. You got 8. I need your very best answers. Are you ready? All right, let's remind everyone of JR's answer. 25 seconds on the clock, please. Here we go. Name something in the bedroom a wife might throw at her husband when she's angry.
Lamp.
Name a food that comes in a can.
Beans.
How many kids are in a grade school class?
23.
Name something people do just before eating dinner.
Watch TV.
Name a breed of dog that you could barely leave enough room for you in bed.
Saint Bernard.
Nice shot, baby. All right, let's go, man. Name something in the bedroom a wife might throw at her husband when she's angry. You said a lamp. Survey said good shot. Pillow. Pillow was the number one answer. Name a food that comes in a can. You said beans. Survey said good answer. Tuna. Tuna was the number one answer. How many kids are there in the grade school class? You said 23 to be exact. Survey said 30. 30 was the number one answer. Name something people do just before eating dinner. You said watch TV. Survey said wash hands. Wash your hands was the number one answer. And name a breed of dog that would barely leave enough room for you in bed. You said Saint Bernard. Survey said, oh, good job, man. Great game. Great game. The number one answer. They're coming back. Face another family on the field. I'm Steve Harvey. We'll see you next time.
He didn't mention this, but $5 a point, $405. So number 2 on the list. This is from a Ray Combs episode. And if I wasn't including the first round scores, this probably has the lowest total score in the entire history of the show.
We ask 100 people these 5 questions. Name something that an athlete probably eats or drinks daily to feel especially healthy.
Gatorade.
A country where people have long last names.
Spain.
One of the advantages of traveling first class.
No smoking.
In an industry that has had many strikes.
Cass.
A well-known Frank or Frankie.
Franklin Roosevelt.
She said Franklin Roosevelt. That's 4 of the 5. Turn around. Let's see how you did. Something that an athlete probably eats or drinks daily to feel especially healthy, you said. Gatorade. What did the survey say? You're up there with 4. A country where people have long last names, you went with. Spain, the survey said. Only 2. One of the advantages of traveling first class, you said. No smoking. Okay, what did the survey say? 2, your incident up so slow in industry that has had many strikes. You pass. You got no points. A well-known Frank or Frankie. You said Frankie Delano Roosevelt. The survey said 0. We're going to cover those. Go back there. Here comes John. Come on, John. This is the time. John, my friend, this is your family's 3rd time out here. You're going to do it this time?
Yeah, we're going to do it this
All
time.
right, my friend. There's a little bit of pressure on you because you need 192 points, John.
Is that all?
That's it.
That's no problem.
You can do it. I'm going to ask you the same 5 questions I asked your partner, but if you hear this sound, it means you're in big trouble because you're giving an answer that probably has no points. So I'll say try again. You give me another answer. 20 seconds goes to the clock, revealing her answers. I want to say something, John. You can do this. The number 1 answers are up there. If you listen carefully, you give me all number 1s, you can be the hero today for $5,000. We ask 100 people, name something that an athlete probably eats or drinks daily to feel especially healthy.
Gatorade.
Try again. Take a guess.
Eggs.
A country where people have long last names.
Basque.
One of the advantages of traveling first class.
I'm sorry?
Traveling first class, an advantage.
Pass.
An industry that has had many strikes. Turn around, John. All right, here's what I like, John. If you're at home or watching, come here, John. If you're at home watching, I want you to call a friend because this is one of the more outstanding feuds you're ever going to see. If you've ever...
911 now?
No, because don't worry, I'm going to give you the Heimlich maneuver because I've never seen anybody choke like this, John, on my show.
Is that right?
Watch at home. If you've ever thought you couldn't do it, watch this. Okay, you need 192 points, John. 192 points. You can tell a lot about people by the kind of answers that they give under pressure. I asked you something that an athlete probably eats or drinks daily to feel especially healthy. You tried to give the answer she gave, but then you said eggs. What did the survey say? 8. You doubled her answer. The number one answer was milk. It does a body good. Now, I have never really had the time to really give the number one answers. I want you to pay attention because you need to pay attention to this. A country where people have long last names. You said the country of? Basque country. What is the nationality of Pueblo?
Portuguese.
Portuguese. What did the survey say? 0. Poland was number one. One of the advantages of traveling first class, you said pass. You got no points. Bigger seats, more room, number one. An industry that has had many strikes, you said to pass. You got no points. Auto was number one. If you're watching at home, a well-known Frank or Frankie, you said to pass. You got no points. Frank Sinatra was number one. $5 a point gives you $80. Come out here, Qualos. We're coming back. $80. An all-time low. All-time low ever on the history of Family Feud on this day.
Okay, so the number one lowest score, as of right now, there is someone who got 0 points during the Dawson version. I can't find footage of it. So number one as of right now is another Dawson one. This is a year later, 1977. The sad thing is, despite the person getting the lowest score, the second person actually gets the highest score of the other 4 people.
Want you to speak up, Cheryl, and here we go. Name something people play with when they're nervous.
When they're nervous?
Want to pass?
Cards.
Something you add to tomato juice.
Beer.
An age at which a woman is over the hill.
29. 39.
Oh, turn around. Turn around. See, that's turning around. There we go. All right, now let's see how well you did here, because obviously they're all going to move out on you, darling. We'll see how. Name something that people play with when they're nervous. And you, of course, not being nervous, said cards. Our survey said 2. Excellent. See, so automated, I don't even have to call for them anymore. Name something you add to tomato juice. You said beer. One of my favorite drinks, Cheryl. Our survey said 5. Yes, it terrifies me to think there are 5 other people out there who think that. An age at which a woman's over the hill, you said 39. Our survey said... Oh, you have 7 because you didn't complete those other answers, my little darling. So if you can clear the board as well as you put that number up there early, we'll get the young Rick out here. Is that okay? Look at the speed they work. And they say that Hollywood wit is dead. There you go, darling. And here's Rick. Well, Rick, I've got good news and bad news for you. The good news is you can win $5,000. The bad news, it's almost impossible. When I ask you the same questions I asked Cheryl, you cannot duplicate her answers. You would not want to. But if you do, you hear this. Then I say try again, and you will try to give me another answer. Is that all right?
It's fine with me.
Good, good. Got a feeling better sex is working here today. Would you be so kind as to give me 20 seconds on the clock and remind everyone the answers that Shirley gave us? Name something people play with when they're nervous.
Dice.
Something you add to tomato juice. Vodka. An animal, an age at which a woman is over the hill.
65.
An animal that plays with balls.
Cats.
Something you replace on shoes.
Laces.
Turn around. Said name something people play with when they're nervous. You said dice. Our survey said 0. Hair, number 1 answer. Something you add to tomato juice. You said vodka. Our survey said 43. Vodka, number 1. The stage, or which a woman is over the hill? You said 65. Our survey said 9. Number one answer was 40. You had 59. Animal balls, you said cats. Our survey said 26. Dogs or seals? Number one, you have 85. Something you replace on shoes. You said that was the number one answer. I don't know if it's enough. Our survey said 43. You get $5 for every point. You got a total of 640. We love you. We'll see you here on the Foreman. This week on Dog.
I hope you enjoyed this. And the next video I'll probably do is kind of the opposite. It's gonna be the 5 people who ruined Fast Money. I'll explain more on that later.